Scorpio, what it do? Today we're going to be doing a reading for the week of, I believe, January 20th through the 26th. I'm going to start by pulling some overarching energy from the Gaia Oracle deck here. I will call out any other zodiac signs I see at the end of this video, and I'll go ahead and clarify those zodiac signs in the extended, which there's a link in the description box below. In the extended, I'll clarify. I will also look towards after the outcome, so clarifying what happens after the outcome there, as well as pulling some advice for you. So let's get into it. Intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. So I feel like this is a time where you should be listening to the signs. Pay attention to what you're thinking when you see 111 or 1111 or 1212, 333, 444, 555 on the clock. Pay attention to those things. Pay attention to your dreams. It sounds like your higher self is trying to communicate something to you from above. So from an area that's outside your mind. This isn't something you can logic. This is going to be intuitive. So whatever you're intuitively feeling right now, Scorpio, is the energy that you want to bring into your life. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So a very nurturing energy. You're probably, depending on who you are, I don't think there's much reason to sort of worry about your money right now. Definitely getting that. To worry too much about your money. And again, if you are having like financial issues or anything like that, this is a time to sort of, I would say in a way, pretend like you are not. This is interesting. I'm getting a lot of the same energy that Aquarius had, which is interesting for you, Scorpio. And they also had some Scorpio. So you may be dealing with an Aquarius. I don't know. That just needs to be said. But as I was saying, Queen of Pentacles is showing up underneath the deck. So not a ton of issues, I think, where it has to do with money, or at least you can move into the energy of that if that is something that you're trying to manifest a feeling of not really worrying about that. I see you showing up in this situation as really abundant, as sort of being able to take care of yourself. So over the next week, and again, if this is not your situation, if this is an energy that you need to bring into your own manifestation, I would just, I would think about that, because it's an energy that wants to come out. And intuitively, even if that's not your situation now, your higher self wants you to step into the energy of being able to take care of yourself, of standing very abundantly on your own 2 feet. Situation has to do with the Queen of Cups. So, and this showed up as in the same position as Aquarius. So a very emotional time. This has to do with surrendering to love, surrendering your heart. I think one of my favorite cards in the Untethered Souls deck is nothing is ever worth closing your heart over. So that's the message I'm getting for you here, Scorpio. Nothing is ever worth closing your heart over. So whatever is going on, keep your heart open, and keep your heart open, because the universe wants to bring in something really beautiful for you. The opportunity here has to do with healing, has to do with recovery, has to do with restoration. So taking some time to yourself, for yourself, really standing in this Nine of Pentacles energy. And if you can stand on your own 2 feet, you can take care of yourself. You can also take some time to mend your heart. So that's the energy that I'm getting for you there, Scorpio. What the universe is working on is there's some burdens here. So you may be traversing a time where you've carried a lot, and it's bringing you to a place where you can stand on your own 2 feet. This card can also speak about dropping burdens, which we normally see with this. As I see the Nine of Pentacles here for you, Scorpio, I almost feel the energy of just keep going. Just keep going. The universe wants you to keep going. It wants you to keep moving. It wants you to keep manifesting. Again, also seeing the Queen of Pentacles here, I see you in this very abundant energy. So if you're not there yet, keep going. The universe is working on it. What I do see with this energy is is prioritizing. So there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of intensity. There has been. So keep going, but also prioritize and make sure you're focusing on the things that matter. What you don't see is the Hermit. So this may be coming for you. This is an energy of taking time to sort out whatever it is. And again, intuitive communication is coming in. If you're constantly dealing with other people and you're constantly getting a lot of energy in, you are dealing with the universe, with a higher power. You're getting messages from other people's higher powers. This card is telling you to take some time to yourself, to hear yourself, and to really feel into yourself, because it's your higher place, that your higher self that wants to talk to you right now and give you some messages. In the near future, we have the Three of Wands. So you're waiting for something. There's a lot of Wands energy here. So this is a very passionate time for you. Lots of things I feel like you want and that you want to explore, but I feel like you're still going to be waiting in the near future. So whatever you've set in motion, there's still some energy of waiting here. Or I'm also getting this 2 queens in this deck, so there's possibly some competition here. You may be waiting on that energy. I am getting the King of Wands in the recent past, so very fiery energy, a very passionate, intense energy, potentially a masculine energy, and sex doesn't matter here, but a masculine energy in the recent past that you may have dealt with. That person is sort of moving out of focus. They're kind of blurring. As you do that, I think that you're still waiting. Maybe this person planted some seeds for you and y'all have made some plans and you're moving into a time of waiting for that stuff to materialize. As you're waiting, and as you sort of open your heart to love that wants to come in, I feel like there's still a lot to learn. The page, this is the only page in the deck, but it can also speak to gossip that's kind of going around. So pay attention to that. But moreover, I see you taking some time to really sharpen your intellect. Like I said, there's a lot of passionate wands energy here, a lot of fire. So sometimes it's good to ground that energy. So wands, as well as swords, which we have the Page of Swords, are very fast moving energy. So write some things down, read some things that appeal to you in terms of learning about, you know, if you have an inspiration or a passion, do some reading about it, do some writing about it, ground that energy so that it can take hold. In the near future, what's right in front of you, we have the Empress. So the Empress is about creativity. Yeah, and that's the energy I'm getting with all this passion and all these wands here. Take some time to learn and really get creative. So whatever you do for your creativity, whether that's writing music or, you know, journaling or writing songs or, you know, listening to music, dancing, like whatever it is that makes you feel creative, art, whatever it is, invest some time in that because something wants to come out of you. And that's where I feel like this 10 of Wands energy is. There's just a lot of passion. It's bent up. Right now you're holding on to it and you need to go ahead and get that out. Hopes and fears has to do with the Six of Wands. So yeah, I feel like there's this energy of wanting to get it out. This person, I feel, is sort of singing or giving a speech or really in the energy of giving their gifts to the world, showing their gifts to the world. I do see you again, like really being in a place of groundedness, maybe not worrying so much about the finances of things. If you have done something in the past in terms of, you know, I do think about giving speeches or talking or wanting to be seen as a means to make money. I feel like that can come to you, but the energy of now is just do it for the sake of doing it, of getting yourself out there, of being seen and receiving that praise and not really expecting anything else to come out of it in terms of let yourself be seen, shine your light, and don't do it for specific monetary gain. That comes later. And even if it doesn't come, this is an energy that really needs to come out of you. And in your outcome, we have the Nine of Wands. So lots of passion here, and it's, you know, the 9 and the 10 of Wands, which shows up as the universe working on it. This is the end of the journey in terms of the passionate energy. So you're defending something, but you're kind of walled in from it. So allow yourself to step out of the bonds of what you want to put out there, put it out there, and let it come out. Your intuition is not wrong on this. So this is a communicative energy. In terms of signs, I do see the Hermit here. I do see a fire sign showing up in the recent past, so Aries, Leo, Sag, as well as Libra, Virgo. So strong Virgo here, Aries, Leo, Sag, and some Libra. I'd love to see what you are defending. So I will clarify those zodiac signs, as well as to see what you're defending against, what you're kind of letting yourself be walled in with in the extended. And if I don't see you over there, I'll see you next week. Thanks, Scorpio.